Hey guys, welcome back. I'm FilthyRobot, continuing our D&D campaign. This is the second part of this session, so just a very, very brief recap of what happened in the last session. We got some information about this wizard that we need to abduct or convince. We have a map of his lair. This map looks suspiciously like the area that the last party that we were a part of died in. We have some understanding now of how it connects and what's in there, and we have been asked to go and retrieve this wizard, willing or otherwise, and our party has accepted. Just a quick reminder, I am still sick, my voice is going rapidly. I'm going to try to do a little less chatting this session. I can't even do the fucking high notes of that right now, it's hilarious. And I guess we're going to take it from there, so let's get to it.
Alrighty. So, you guys just head towards the manor? Or what entrance are you wanting to go through?
I think...
The top is the front, right?
Yeah, the safe one, not with the traps.
This is the one that you went in last
The
time.
right-hand side is the front, the way we went in last side. We came in from that right door. That main room is the one with the system, whatever it is.
Yeah, I remember metagame-wise, like, exactly. But I'm just saying, like, she said that the place with the traps is the southern one, which is out at the woods. So
The stern gate, yes.
Right.
That's correct.
She said not to
Yeah.
do so. So we'll follow her advice.
That's right.
And we of course wait when it's dark.
We're not waiting till it's dark.
Oh.
We already talked about
Oh
this.
yeah, we are going.
Right,
No, wait.
Wait, what?
Not waiting.
Yeah, we tried this whole
Oh waiting. Oh.
So we are going to go up to that area. In particular, what we wanted to do, Solly, as we get anywhere close to this, is we want to scout around this area. We've been warned that the Red Brands are working for this wizard, and we're wanting to make sure that there's no one looking for people approaching this manor. So I don't know if it takes us a couple hours to do it, that's fine, but we want to basically, as covertly as possible, search the area around the manor for any people set to watch.
Okay. So you kind of get to the base of the hill with the path that leads up. You encountered a couple of the red brands on on the path on the way. They seem to be hanging out outside some kind of inn or something like that. You guys continue on towards the hill, towards the path that leads up.
Do we want to approach it direct on? Do we just want to cut up and over so we're not seen walking up the path to it? Might that be a little bit wiser?
Sure.
Let's do that.
All right. Okay, so you could go through the northern portion, which heads through a couple of the trees, and then it's more of a steep incline, but you're able to scramble your way up the sides of the hill, or to get up there. You don't see any red brands on the path or anything when the path sort of cuts across the hill. So then you can walk. And the path is kind of inset inside the hill itself. It's in a recess almost. So there's some amount of cover as you're walking up. You get to the top of the hill, to the ruins, and you kind of look around. You can't see any red brands here. Yeah, it looks like this is not particularly well-traveled area, or often traveled.
So we know the entrance. Do we... Does anyone want to volunteer?
You want kill guards?
Say again?
You want kill guards?
Do we see guards?
No, you don't see any guards.
Well, I thought south of the manor. That's what Nalla's talking about. Like the ones we saw earlier.
No,
almost
they were over by
in
the
town.
sleeping giant.
The ones in town?
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, I turn to Eryn and I say, "No, we seem to be requiring your special skill set again, my friend. Could you have a look around for us?"
Inside, yes. Yeah, of course can do that.
All right.
Hopefully they will not anything will notice me. Not notice me when I get in.
What are you wanting to do?
I want to stealthily get in and check. Look around.
Okay. Roll me stealth.
is just the first room, right?
Here you go.
Okay. Okay, so I can
Should
move
be on the
now,
map
right?
now, yeah?
I had to move my map.
Is it completely black for you guys as well? Or is it just me?
Because you're not on the
Because
map.
you're not-
He said he was
Yeah.
entering.
I see. Okay.
As he leaves Solitaire while we're still outside, I'm just gonna cast my Mage Armor.
Okay. So mark off the spell slot for that.
We rested this morning,
And
so
I-
it would have been full, so... Okay.
And I pass Barros the quill and the ink bottle.
Okay. Looking around. Trying to be stealthy as possible. Yeah. Okay, I will just only like for a second like pop out and just tell that I don't see anyone like in the inside. There's like few doors in there. It's like so. I think you can follow me for now.
Before we enter, I cast Light on my sword and sheathe my sword again.
Okay.
So, no signs of anyone?
Well,
Eryn,
I'll
What?
no signs of anyone?
Not that I didn't like check. I see there are like doors like next to the water and like below us to the right. So
I whisper to the rest of the group and say, let's try to walk in as quietly as we can.
Yes, very quiet.
Remind me, is it lit in there, or is it totally dark in there?
It's
there
you
is
should be able to see.
there is a torch.
My screen is just... Okay, I found it.
No,
Yep,
you
got it,
just gotta move your. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Should we roll stealth checks, Sully? All of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
I mean, you guys haven't done anything yet, but I suppose if you're going to try moving, then yes. Heavy armor disadvantage.
First roll of the day.
All right.
Be quiet.
Okay.
Did something?
Like clanking of metal armor as Erifror swings his arm and hits the stonework.
And I startle at that, and I fall, and I, like, rack my fucking, like, rapier into the wall, and it's just this loud metal, like, tapping.
Whoops.
Good
It's
start.
okay. Be quiet.
Okay, so what I would like to do is to go down to this door and try to listen in. It's like if I can hear anything, any voices or behind the door.
Roll me a perception check.
She told us about the secret room, right? Like, it's on the map. We can see the tunnel. Did she tell us?
Yeah, the tunnel. Like,
I thought that's what she was talking about, right?
Sounds clear. You hear, sort of to your left, the dripping of water into the cistern.
okay. So I not cast anything yet, and I will move to this door. And there I would also like to, if I can hear anything. Oh wait, what is the map? There should be a room inside, right? Yeah.
As you walk up to the door, there's a voice from behind it and says, "Who's there?"
Oh, from behind. Do the others hear that? Or
They
only
hear
me?
it. They hear it.
I don't say anything, and I want to back out from the
What's your
door.
stealth modifier?
Stealth modifier 5.
Okay.
So I can like slowly.
I am going to, as soon as I hear that voice, I'm going to do the exact opposite of what Eryn's doing there, and I am going to run. I will attempt to run quietly, but I don't know if that is possible, and I'm more caring about
it's
speed
not.
than I am about stealth. I want to run to the front, as close as I can to the door that he's just come from.
Okay. So you get about there going down the steps. Now, what's your reaction to hearing this?
Just slowly move forward, not fast, just quietly still.
Okay. Erifror, what do you do?
I am headed towards this location here.
Okay. So you probably get about there.
So just for clarifications, when we're going to places like this, I assume that you know I have my shield on at all times like this. Like, do I have to say something to you for that in general?
Your shield equipped?
Yes.
Well, I presume so. You've only got one weapon, right?
Yeah.
It's just one-handed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I presume it was...
Yeah, I
With
just
shield.
in general, do you want me to say something, or just should we go with that? Because my desire is to have that unless I say otherwise.
We'll just go with it.
Okay.
We'll just go with it. Because you've got Warcaster anyway, right?
Yeah.
So there's no real reason you would store your shield within a dungeon.
No, there's never a reason to.
Okay. The door opens as you're backing away. You need to roll for initiative.
All of us, or just Ricky?
Everyone. Well, everyone sees the door open.
So we click on our character model, then we do it, right?
Click your character token, and then click roll for initiative within the character sheet. Yes, guys, yes! Fantastic job.
Hey, success.
Hey, I haven't messed that up.
I have.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Alright. Okay. Barros, your turn.
Okay. All right. Remind me, it's rough terrain when I move through an ally?
Yep.
Okay, so I could go 5, 15, 25, 30.
Yep.
Okay, I'll run 30, and then I will take a dodge action.
Alright, take a dodge action.
I have my sword out clearly.
Okay. Nalla, your turn.
Do I see any of the Red Brand having any ranged weapons
He has a bow and arrow.
on his back, or like readied?
No, he's got it ready.
Okay. Okay, I'll just move there and use dodge action also.
Alright. Eryn, your turn.
Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, so I would like to. So 10, 15, 25, or. Yeah. Get on the stairs, and I have like vision on him from there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So. Initiative. I will shoot him.
Alright.
Long
Take a shot.
Ten.
That's with +7.
Huh. 10's a miss, I'm afraid, Chief.
I know.
Not rolling too well today.
Sorry, let's get it out of the way. They're totally linked.
So you go, and the arrow shatters against the wall, just next to him.
That's my turn.
Erifror.
If I were to come this way, so that's 10, right?
It's like 5, yeah.
And to walk past and to come here would be another 10.
No,
Right.
that's jumping off the
like-
side of a.
Can you see the
Staircase.
sides? Like,
Oh, right. Sorry, I couldn't see. So if I were to scoot past,
That would be 30.
that would be 30. Right. Okay.
But your movement's 25.
Yep.
Oh.
Short legs. Okay, so I will just cast guidance on Eryn. I'll just put my hands out and I'll touch Eryn. So, yeah, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Okay.
This guy is gonna. He's got this bow and arrow, and he's gonna take an attack against Barros. Closest target.
With disadvantage.
It's 15 to hit.
He does not hit.
All right, he does that, and then he's going to back up into the room. Okay, Barros, your turn.
Okay. I'll turn back to Nalla. Just brief, I say ready. And I know she can answer now. And then I'll head into the room. Can't really see shit here. Is it just him in the room then, Sully? That I see?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. Does he just look like, I mean, you said he has a bow and arrow. What else can I see on him? Is he just wearing like red brand armor? Like, does he look like other red brands we've seen? Does he look different? Like, can you describe him a little bit for me?
You've only seen a couple of red brands, but yeah, this guy, he's actually got a steeled look on his face. He's taken down to one knee, and he's got another arrow knocked. He's got a sword, a short sword, in a scabbard on his side, and a dagger sort of on a bandolier across his chest as well. Sort of dirty hair that's tied back.
Okay. To the crates to my diagonal southwest, are those real crates? Do I need to move around them, or is that just...
They're real crates. Like, you could jump over them,
No, it's fine.
but it's difficult terrain.
Alright, that's 5, 10. This is 15. That would be 25. And I will attack him. Actually, can I go one tile south?
Sure.
Okay, I'll go to here. And I will attack him with my rapier. I'd like to stick it in him if I can.
All right, go ahead.
Actually, I'm sorry. As I said, as a booming blade attack is what I'm trying to say. So,
Okay.
right.
10's a miss, however.
That's all right.
Anything else you want to
Oh,
do?
that's it. Thank you.
Nalla.
Okay. I'm gonna move 25 feet there. And then I'm gonna pull out a lance, and then I'm gonna attack him at 10 feet.
All right, go ahead, make an attack.
So tell me about lances here. I don't know. I thought lances were like a mounted weapon. So this is kind of cool. Tell me about it.
It says reach, and it's got a special attack. So if you attack within 5 feet, you have disadvantage on the attack. At 10 feet, it's fine. So you can attack from 10 feet, fine, but at 5 feet, it's disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'm not raging, so I'm gonna subtract 2 damage from this if it hits.
14 is a hit.
So 14.
14 damage. All right, very good. Anything else?
Now you die.
All right. Eryn.
Okay. Yeah, I will go to 5, 10, 15, 20 to just... Yeah, I will stand there and I will use dodge action. And
Alright.
that's my turn.
Cool. Erifror.
You're muted.
I can't see anything, so I'm going to keep walking. So another 5, that's 10. And then 20. I can't move anymore. Can't do anything. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. It's the Red Brand's turn. He's going to drop the bow and arrow and bring out the sword out of the scabbard. He's like, get the fuck out of here, and then bring the dagger out from the bandolier. And he's going to attack Barros with it.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit with the sword. And then with the dagger, that's 18 to hit.
An 18 does hit.
All right.
Yeah.
You take 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
It's just kind of like jabs you with the parrying dagger, just on his side.
Right. That impacts my my shield, my arcane ward.
Okay. So it takes away from your temporary hit points.
Yes.
Right. Okay, Barros, your turn.
I am going to, seeing that dagger impact my shield, I'm going to attack him again. Similar, I'm going to cast a booming blade on him and take my rapier attack with that.
Go for it. 23 is a hit. For damage.
Okay.
Alright, and you bring the sword down, and it just goes straight through, cutting through some of the meat in his neck, hitting some pretty vital nerves and tendons, and his body falls limp.
Alright.
Quite dead.
It's okay, guys.
How loud was his initial shout, Sully?
Loud enough to be in the room. I mean, you know how extended it would be, but it wasn't super loud.
Okay. I say to, I'll check his corpse. You guys check the room, and I'll look through his corpse for weapons, valuables, notes, anything that might be of interest or out of the ordinary. Money, things like that.
Okay.
What's your investigation modifier?
Let's find out. My investigation modifier is 4.
Okay. You look through, you manage to find the short sword, short bow, a dagger, and 3 copper pieces. But there's no notes or correspondence or anything like that.
Can you add that to our party funds, Gal? Okay. If they're still searching the room when that ends, I'll help. Otherwise, I'll just go on.
Okay. As described before, just various foodstuffs, grains, and things like that in these crates and barrels.
So let's we'll head out of this room. I will. Anyway.
One down, dozens to go.
Yeah. All right.
I'll look around the courtyard because I recall there being an entrance from the courtyard.
Yeah, I pop out the map and I'll show them. I'm like, okay, there's definitely something to the south here. I don't see it directly here. That probably means it's a secret passage. Let's take a minute and see if we can find the mechanism for this.
What was to the north?
Undead.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Okay.
we could
So we just not go there, or what?
we could approach it. What do you want? Undead or bugbears first?
I don't care.
My only thought on this is, if he's a necromancer, that's going to be a bitch in of itself. If he's not, perhaps it seemed like Halia was saying the undead might be part of the manor instead of a part of him.
Mhm.
So potentially, maybe we don't have to deal with them till after. Now, on the same hand, the flip side of that is we're leaving potential hostiles behind us.
Yes, more stuff we kill sooner the better.
Yeah. All right. Let's take care of the bugbear. Perhaps come back for the undead before we approach the wizard. But let's get them out of the way. I just really don't want to be surprised by them. All right.
Okay, so we go try to look for the
Yes.
secret passage.
It's easy enough to find. There's obvious markings and differences in the stonework here. So you guys move that to the side.
All right. I turn to Eryn. I say, "There's a chance that we're still undetected."
Yeah, but I'm a little bit worried that the first guy hurt me that fast. Like,
Well, I'm willing to go first, but this is starting to get pretty unlit, and I can't see without light. I can pull out a light source and do it. I don't mind, but I wouldn't mind if I had a set of eyes a little bit better in mine going first.
Just be very sneaky.
I can go like ahead and try to scout ahead. I just have a question because I have a feeling that's like I wasn't like stealthy enough. It's like, does the roll still like is active?
No,
or
no.
can
You essentially you stopped acting stealthily, so it's
so
cancelled.
I can like roll again for stealth.
Well, I'll roll it this time. So are you going ahead?
I will go first. Like
What's your stealth modifier?
5.
All right. So no.
Okay, if you guys want, you can like follow me, but it's like I'm.
Look ahead first, and if everything good, then come back, tell us we go.
Okay.
Okay. So you head down this passage, and then there's a turn to the right. You take that turn. Do you have any weapons drawn, by the way?
I have still like my longbow like ready.
Okay. Cool. So you're kind of like in a hunched walking forward, trying to be as light-footed as possible. So you take the turn to the right, and you walk forward, and there's a turn to the left. Like you can see in the stonework, there's a turn to the left. Ahead of you.
So it's just passage, so it's like no door or anything like that, right?
So you move ahead, and then to your left, like you've got dark vision, so everything looks various shades of grey. And to your left, like you remember from the map, this was clearly the passage which led to the large cavernous room with the scar in the middle of it.
Yes.
Currently, there's some kind of like very black, dark, like more dark than you'd be expecting something to be, right? Like even your dark vision isn't helping with this. You expect this would be like a human looking into a completely lightless room. There's something there that's blocking your vision.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. Oh, should I have the? Is the what was it? The guidance, but it's up to 1 minute. Oh, never mind. It's not active, I guess. So yeah, 6.
Good to know.
Okay, so if I don't see anything, I will go back. to others.
Yep.
And told them what it is like. There should be like the big room in front of me, but I can't see anything, even with my dark vision. It's really dark inside. It might be caused like by some kind of magic. I don't know.
In the room itself.
Like I can't see like from I will show on the map like where I should be. The like behind the corner. I can't see behind it. It's like it should be like open space, but I don't see inside anything.
Do we
It's too
know
dark
from
for
the
me?
Do we know from the map that the like crack is a pit? Like, does the map say that the crack is a pit, or is that?
Yeah, there's a chasm on the map.
It was kind of like said to you. There's a scar, a pit. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we follow the east wall together.
Well, two options just coming to me right now. I could take a moment and figure out if it's a magical barrier of some sort or a magical summoning of some sort. Alternatively, we could just consider this not the route to go and try the undead.
I agree. Like that to check what is it would be a good approach.
Then Solitaire, I'm going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual. It would take me
Okay.
about 10 minutes, I think.
All right. So you sit down and you sort of like focus for 10 minutes. And after the 10 minutes, you have Detect Magic. 1 second. Okay, you can't detect any magic other than that emanating from yourself right now.
Okay, I am going to... how would it work if I'm trying to be stealthy in an area that I can't see?
Walk very, very carefully and hope you don't step on any stones and fall over or anything like that.
I'm gonna keep my hand on the my shield is out, my rapier is in my sheath, and I will keep my hand on the wall. I would like to head up this corridor, walking slowly, and I'm trying to concentrate on the detect magic as I'm doing this.
Okay, the right wall or the left wall?
The right wall.
Okay. Alright. So you're walking very, very slowly. It looks quite comical to you, Eryn, as you see him like stumbling forward like this silly, clumsy human.
Just to make sure, I will follow him. I will go with him. It's like...
Alright. Barros, what's your stealth modifier?
5.
Okay, good to know. Alright, you don't detect any magic yet.
Okay.
And you feel the wall sort of take a turn to the north.
Alright, I will keep my hand on that wall.
Okay. And then at this point, it crawls back inwards towards the left.
To the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will whisper to like Barros that it should be around there.
Okay. So you detect necrotic magic coming from like as you turn the corner. You detect necrotic magic approximately 20 feet in front of you.
Okay, is the wall... I've still got my right hand out. Is the wall now up to the right again? Like, is it
It's still wall at this point. It's still...
Okay.
It's still leading east to west.
It won't let me drag my tile one to the west. If the wall is still going west, I have to go at least one more space.
Okay, 1 second. So you should be able to move now.
Okay.
Okay, so the wall kind of like turns to the north, and you feel a pillar-like structure, and you reach around the pillar, and it gives way to a more natural type wall, like rock face, with dirt and stones.
All right. Okay, so I get necrotic magic.
It's about 10 feet away from you now.
I don't know this. I probably would know this. What type of magic is... I can look it up, but I guess I'd rather just ask, because I don't know if my character would know this or not. I assume maybe. Do I know what type of magic darkness as a spell is? As a character?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd know it's evocation magic.
Okay, this is not a darkness spell. I wait for the next time that I motion to. I know Eryn can see me in the back. I kind of motion, like to come here, and I ask him. I whisper to him, "Where is the obstruction? How far from here?"
I need to make this clear because, like, sorry, when I arrived here, like the last time, it was pitch black for me. Totally, that was correct, and now I can see.
I know.
Okay, I'm just making it like if that was correct. Okay. It was at our position that we are in. It's like from this position, I couldn't see anything in, but now it's gone suddenly.
Okay. I know which direction the necrotic magic is coming from. I gesture in that direction. I can feel that direction. And I say, Eryn, what am I looking at? What is over there?
There is the like chasm, like pit in front of you, then feet.
Okay.
And there is like bridge that we can get over.
Okay. All right. I'll same way I got there, trailing my hand around the wall. I assume with a little bit of help from Eryn, I'll head back to the group, and I'll say, whatever's causing that blackness is gone now. There is something magical in the area. It seems to be coming from the pit. I get necromancy. So that can't be a good fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't think the necromancy was like the cause of the
And
darkness, as you said.
you said there wasn't darkness anymore for you, right?
Yeah, it wasn't
Right.
anymore. Right? So somebody or something was casting something there when I arrived the first
Well,
time.
that's what I was going to
But
say. That's exactly what I was going to say. That it was very likely that someone was actually magically obscuring your senses. Maybe not deliberately for you, but perhaps for whatever reason in that area. But it's now dissipated. That means there's an active caster in the region, perhaps the mage.
Maybe just a trap.
Possibly. Do we see anything that looked? I mean, it seems like a strange trap, just to put darkness out and then to disappear. Probably half the people who would trigger that trap wouldn't even notice. It's dark. It's still dark. It's not.
But the second night we got there, I couldn't see anything like that was close by. But it's possible it could be hiding somewhere around there.
Well,
So we go?
yeah, I think Eryn could go back if he can see. I mean, what do we want to do?
Okay.
Should we just go?
Well, Eryn can be sneaky, maybe see if there is any creature.
Well, if I go in there, it's like the darkness might be back again. So it might be better if like all of us will go for now, or should I
No,
just?
that gives us information as well, right? If every
Yes.
Yeah.
If you go and there is blackness, that is information we know.
Okay. So I will try to go back. Sorry. If you want
Okay.
to do anything.
+5 is your stealth, yeah?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so moving.
Okay. This time there's no obstruction, same as when you came with Barros. You can see the cavern in its various different lights. There's no natural light here, so everything's grey.
Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. One more step out. Okay. Now I see something. Can you please describe it for me? Like, what do I see?
Yeah. So looking to the north, you see an elongated limbed creature with a sort of hunched back, and it's currently lying on the floor, splayed out. It looks freshly killed, like there's blood pooling out of it, sort of very dark blood pooling out of it. And it's got very obvious stab wounds and some kind of impact damage upon it. There are clearly broken bones within, and some scorch marks as well. Like there's a certain smell in the air to this. This thing, whatever it is, looks like it's been fairly brutalized.
Yeah, you're saying like it's really fresh. So, like to investigate, I would have to come closer, right? Like.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I will just only go closer to the bridge, like not exactly on it, but like only so I have more vision for now.
Mm-hmm.
Looking around, and there's this passage. This. Okay. Good enough for me. I will go back to the group.
Okay.
Okay, guys. What did I see? I saw some strange creature to the north, and it seemed like it was just recently killed. And I have there is possibility that when there was that obscuring magic for me for the first time, it's possible that they killed that creature and somebody cast that or whatever that was. Or it was that creature, and while we were doing the ritual, something or somebody killed that other creature that was doing that. It's possibly. So, but I couldn't see anything around. But that kill was recent. I didn't want to approach it because it might be I don't know. It could be trap or. I would like to investigate more about that creature, to find more, but I didn't want to go that far away alone.
Okay, so everyone go together and then investigate.
Okay.
I personally would prefer that.
All right. Perhaps Eryn could take lead. I wouldn't mind being just behind him. If you guys wouldn't mind pointing out anything I need to know. I know there's a giant fucking pit in there somewhere, and I don't want to stumble into it in the dark. All right.
Yeah, sure. So you go like this, okay.
Nalla will have one of her hands on Barros' shoulder, and if Barros is about to do something stupid like walk into a pit, then Nalla will stop him.
All right.
It's like guiding.
Erifror will take up the rear.
You should still come with us, though.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
That phrasing, Jesus. All right. Carry on. Erifror, are you just letting them into the passage? All right, cool.
You just walked into a wall. That's fucking great.
God damn it, Eryn.
I do like the image of it. You guys as Goliath and Goliath with dark vision and Dwarf. It is essentially like watching a blind man walk into a wall. Aye. All right.
Well, I would like them to move me then, because I'm just clicking on black squares and a black screen.
It's like sorry, you have to move to
2 tiles
follow
and then
me.
left 2 tiles.
Okay. One to the north.
Okay, and this is where the sort of wall ends, Barros.
Okay. Now be careful, Barros. There's back at the position. There's 10 feet in front of you. That pit.
Yeah, I say feel free not to take your time here. It's not exactly the most fun experience being in a pitch black fucking cave with a goddamn necromancer running around. So maybe just go do what you need to do and come back to me.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to Nalla to move behind me. Okay.
It's that temptation to pull
Nalla,
out the light.
you can see the creature, right?
Yes, go investigate better.
Okay, so I want to stealthily and be careful, approaching that creature and looking for anything. I don't know, dangerous traps. So I don't know. Just find anything that possible I can find.
Are there friendly traps we should be looking for too?
What's your perception check? What's your perception modifier?
4.
Okay, you're fairly confident there are no traps here.
Okay.
While they're looking around, I'm gonna ritual cast detect poison and disease.
All right.
So, cast.
Just carry on, basically.
It's 10 minutes. So, okay. I will approach that creature, and I want to like investigate more details, like how recently it was killed, or like with what, and it's like. Yeah,
What's your investigation modifier?
2.
All right. Very recently. Within the last day is absolutely certain.
So it's
You've never encountered a creature like this before, so you have no idea to its genetic structure or how thick its blood is or anything, so there's no clues from that. But it is very recent. There's a very strong smell of burnt flesh, and it smells very... it's got this smell of vomit to it, and it makes you kind of like feel similarly. Like you get that feeling in your stomach that you kind of want to throw up as well. The creature has various slash wounds, very deep slash wounds across its body, throughout its torso, and one particular, it's got a large eye socket in the middle. One of them just cuts like straight through it, dividing it in two. It's also one of its arms is broken and snapped in the upper joint at the humerus. And there's clearly an indentation in its spine as well.
okay. Fine. I will go back and like. Okay, guys. So I think go. The thing about it is like that this creature was killed recently. I can't tell if it was like several minutes ago, hour, but it's like maximum is 1 day. And it was burned somehow, which points out to our like wizard friend that we are looking for that it might be his job with his like some companions that is also was like slashed and stuff. And it's like totally demolished.
One less thing we have to kill. Sounds good. What is next? Bugbears?
Wait. The other thing is why like I'm a bit concerned is if this was killed like yesterday or somewhere, like who was casting that darkness magic?
The mage.
I mean, does this change anything? We still kill Bugbear,
the thing
yes?
is that the spell was active before, it's not now, so like the thing is, I don't know how that type of magic works, if it's like for some duration, or if he stopped using that because he noticed we are here, or...
Are they having this conversation by the corpse or by me?
By you guys.
Yeah.
I
Back to
come
me?
back, like
Alright.
whispering,
Oh, I
yeah.
say,
We're all
Eryn.
surrounding you.
He's moved back.
Eryn, there's a couple of thoughts here. I mean, the first is that perhaps this creature was capable of magic. What you're describing, I've never heard of, but lives in the dark, might have a darkness spell, makes some sense. Alternatively, so maybe it cast it and just died this recently. Alternatively, perhaps a mage killed it, or a mage was in this area and that mage has access to a darkness spell. That could be something too. So, I mean, we know there's a mage down here. It could have been him. It doesn't necessarily make me suspect more magic creatures, but I guess there could be.
It still boils down to we either try to be sneaky with mage and maybe get surrounded by everything and die horribly, or kill everything here.
Yeah, kill
I
everything.
still think kill everything here is
I'm
good.
with Nalla. I know that's her answer to most everything, but I think it's a really good plan here.
Goddamn right.
Okay, so we want to get like where the bugbears are then?
Yes, I think so. I think
So-
maybe if we try to get the bugbears to come here to us.
Like, come here with us over the bridge, or are we going over the bridge?
I'm
the
not
set-
sure.
I am quite sure. Judging by that map, and if that map was drawn to scale, judging by the corridors we've been through, I want to fight them. I want to fight bugbears in a little tiny corridor where I can't have like 5 bugbears hit me. And that's just one bugbear at a time is plenty for me.
Yes, but where specifically? Where's the
It's
choke
like-
point essentially?
The choke point where we are now, or the choke point towards the bugbears? Like we can see the like tiny like the passage like with 5 foot.
The problem, of course, is all of this is gonna. They're all guards. They're all guards and hired help. Someone sooner or later tells the mage. So I think we want to go to them choke point as close. You know, I don't want to fight a fucking bugbear in a big open room. I'll fight him in a tunnel. And if we can find a tunnel that, let's look at that map. I pull out the map.
Yep.
In complete darkness.
I pull out the map for you guys, and I say to you, "Hey guys, you're giving me the map because you're all fucking geniuses." And I hand it to Nalla and I say, "Pick a spot."
You could unsheath your
I'm
rapier
not doing it.
a little.
Nope, no chance. That's a good idea.
can
Though.
we-
I'll do it in the future.
Can we tell from the map if, like, we know that, like, to the north from the bugbears, there are the barracks that should have humans in there. Yeah, so we
The one
can,
in
we
the
can
middle has humans, and the one to the south has bugbears.
I say to,
Can we like deduce from the map that they can flank us from the north, like around?
yeah, I mean it's a tunnel.
Yeah, we can see that.
And now I'm like talking with the group. It's like, yeah, if we go into the, like, I will just do this passage.
You see that on the map, the doors are not clearly marked where the doors are, but it's logical to assume that with the tunnels they lead to rooms.
Okay. Let's try. We will like try to fight them in there, the bugbears. What we will do if we are flanked from the north?
I said to Nalla, I said to the group actually. Bugbears are kind of loud, stupid creatures. Well, actually, the one I encountered was, I don't know if it generalizes to all bugbears, but he was a loud, stupid motherfucker. There's something to be said that if you lived in close proximity to a loud, stupid motherfucker, you might not be all interested every time he made some noise.
So maybe we stop them from coming out of the room that are in,
Yeah.
or try and lure them to where we are now, or try and use a choke point closer to the bridge. Either one. Flip a coin. Just stop them from coming out of the door. How about just stop them from coming out of the room?
Hard to fight if we're fighting.
Erifror, what do you think?
I point to the L junction between the middle room and the south room, and I say, "Well, if you're worried about sound, I could cast silence on the corridor, so no sound will pass through."
That's a cool
I
idea.
like it.
Did you prepare your own silence spell, or just have the scroll?
Yes,
You did.
I have my silence spell, and I have the scroll.
Oh, that's excellent news. That's a really good idea.
So we would get 10 minutes, right? Of no
Um,
sound.
I'll just bring out the spell for reference.
Sure.
I still like more about, but yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
this is good. Okay, so
The last-
basically, you could like cast it on the door, and we make sure nothing ever gets out of the door, and we just kill everything, and no sound will escape the room in any way.
So let's say it will be like
recommend-
this, like these 4 squares,
Right.
for
I
example.
would
It's like,
recommend. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
recommend putting.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere, so it
oh,
would extend
wait,
into the barracks.
sorry, it's 20 foot, not 5. Oh,
Yeah.
One complaint.
I-
How?
I would recommend putting the sphere at the corridor leading from the south room to the middle room.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too.
If that is your concern.
like it
And then we pull
And
him.
just-
We pull him back into this tunnel across the chasm on the side of the bugbears. We fight him in that tunnel.
Wait, what stops them from just walking up north into the guards and just like walking into the northern room though?
Well, I mean, I guess we should definitely think about
Like
that. That's the
if we
problem.
just
Problem
if we
is,
just
fight
if we
him-
just silence that spot and we just don't ever let them get out of that door, there's no possible way that they can alert anyone.
if I walk into a room, there's 4 fucking bugbears in there, and 4 of them surround me and start beating on me. That's, I mean,
Well, you don't necessarily have to walk in there.
how do
Just
you hit them?
like from range. Like it doesn't particularly matter if
Okay.
it takes like
I'm fine with that.
many rounds of arrows to kill them, for example.
I'm fine with that. I like that idea. Bottle them up and shoot them full of fucking arrows. Sounds great to me.
Yeah.
All right.
We just need someone to be in the corridor between the south room and the center room, I suppose.
It would be really nice if we
Right.
could blockade that door to the north too. Is there any way we could perhaps lug a rock over there? I mean, can you see which way the door opens, Eryn? Door to the north?
It's
The room that has the human, to the door that opens to the human guardsman?
I can only see like the passage for now, but
Well, if you could find us some hinges on our side or no hinges on our side, we might be able to block it. Is there, I mean, this is a cave. Are there any boulders that are not attached? Are they all attached?
If you guys want to roll an investigation check to try and find a boulder.
Okay.
guess we all-
do
I
it,
like that.
since I can't see.
No, you shouldn't.
Okay, what's your guys' investigation modifiers?
0. I
-1.
I have to.
Okay. Erifror, you find a large-ish boulder. It's not huge. It's like maybe 40 kilograms.
okay.
Okay.
Like it's
so-
something that with enough force wouldn't barricade a door. Like you could definitely like push past it. But it's about the largest boulder that's here.
I could try to look at the door. That is the problem. If they hear me, I will be surrounded from south and north. If I try, if there is a door.
I think first thing is cast silence. Then we go.
I will have to go with you then.
I want to be closer.
Yes.
If I don't want you guys to encounter
Yes. I think you should turn a light on also.
now.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
I am going to draw my sword.
All right. I believe light is
I'll link it for you.
a 40 foot, 20 foot. It's 20 foot bright light, I
I think
think.
it's 2020 actually, but hold on. There it is.
Yeah, so it's 40, 20. All players see. There you go.
No, Sully, the spell doesn't say I can see 40. It just says I can see 20.
It's 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light.
Okay, I
Alright.
can see in dim light? Okay, never mind. That's what I didn't understand.
Yeah, you can see in dim light.
Okay, that's awesome.
What dark
Oh.
vision does is it changes darkness into dim light. Except for magical darkness. It doesn't change magical darkness.
All right, guys, I just
Okay, so-
want to point out.
But this is a good time for a break.
Exactly. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you soon.